Are we geniuses or what? Want to see your Lunakuma? It's grown about 12 levels. It'll cost 1,300. I don't have enough money to take my kid out. Listen, Lunakuma, I might be going away for a while. Just keep yourself safe, okay? I believe in you. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 27 of Pokemon Prism. In this episode, we're going to be going through Route 80, seeing what there is. There's a trainer. This route has some very strange weather patterns. What do you mean by strange? Is it sunny? Swimmer Cindy wants to battle, spelled very interesting, but that's okay. Out comes Seeking, out comes Monroe. In the last episode, we went into the Naljo ruins, fought off the Pallet Patrollers, and Larvitar evolved. In this episode, we're on Route 80. One thing I've noticed is that our team really doesn't have... It has a good answer in Miss Magius, but it doesn't have an amazing answer to a lot of water types. And I want a grass-type Pokemon, but there's not... I mean, I'm looking at one of the good examples, but there's not a ton of amazing grass-type Pokemon in this game. I could be rude and be like, who would ever use Weepin' Bell, or Victory Bell? In fact, I will say that, because I don't know who would who would use one of those. Oops. Getting all of the mad in the comments. And Monroe wants Perish Song. That's interesting, but no, not learning that. Because we have 5 party members, but we really could use 6, especially as we're creeping up on the 7th and 8th gym badges. It's a very consistent thought in the back of my mind that I do need someone who is going to cover a lot of things I don't have, and a lot of answers I would have for that are locked to Rijon, so I'm not really going to be able to, you know, get away with getting a certain Pokemon in Rijon when we can't even go there yet. Down goes Melodic. We get a little bit of experience, and Cindy's defeated. Don't swim when there's a storm. What storm? Do you see a storm? I don't see a storm, so... I mean, that's good advice, though. It's not bad advice. Surf around here, there's nothing on that little block. Anything on this little block? No. Seems to be a guy definitely blocking our path with the required battle. Hey you, this is my fishing spot. I'm not trying to blow up your spot. I'm sorry, Caleb. Spelled also weirdly. This place is where all of the freaks congregate. Ooh. Tentacruel does have Steel Eater. That is an excellent move. That is going to knock us to half HP. Calliope having Fairy type makes it very useful in a lot of areas, and also very not useful in others. Like, something like that, it would be better if we had like an electric type Pokemon instead of a grass type Pokemon. But the grass types in Prism, I hate to say this, there's a couple of standout options where I I really am like, I could use this would be a good addition to the team. Most of them, I do not feel that way. Most of them, I really do not feel that way. And it's a shame. Or they would be good options, but they're going to come in extremely underleveled for where we are right now. Not like unilaterally, but it's still is something I'm thinking about where I'm like, I don't really know what the best answer for it would be. Believe me, it's in the back of my mind that there is a spot on this team that needs to be filled. Oh my god, Flail at that level did so much. I should have swapped into Lydia earlier, I don't know what I was thinking. We level up and Caleb was defeated. Well... nobody's allowed in this spot but me, understood? I couldn't move you even if I wanted to. Actually, I have an idea. It is Saturday. I am back. And I'm ready to go into the provincial park. Oh, wrong button. Fine then, enjoy the park. What do you mean I should sound more interested in my job? Look, I'm just told what to say, not how to say it. If you have a problem with that, take it up with the higher-ups. I love that. I wish I could talk to customers like that. Oh my god. I kind of already do. Yeah. Hi, Weepin' Bell. Just kidding. Now that we can surf, we can go up here to this shrine, and there's an item. 2 PP ups. I didn't even think about that. And a level 35 Tangela. I also don't want you, I'm gonna be honest, but thanks for showing your head. Grew to level 43. Hey buddy, it's a pleasure to see you. Here we have a level 24 Cacnea. That's crazy. K finally grows to level 42. And wants Flare Blitz, and wants Flare Blitz. Oh, you already know, you already know. K learned Flare Blitz. Level 23? How's Cacnea just getting worse? Yes, yes! We have found a level 35 Cacnea. Flare Blitz is gonna knock it out. That scared me. That scared me. And even though it may have Spring Buds, we have something far better. Even though it may have Cotton Spore, we have something far better. This is about to be amazing. Ooh, spikes. That actually gives me an incredible idea, but let's throw a park ball at it. I think that'll match it very well. 1, 2, 3, boom. Cacnea was caught. Cacnea, the cactus Pokemon. Worse than Maractus. By storing water in its body, this desert dweller can survive for 30 days without any water. Cacnea is named Jade after the Crassula pyramidalis, also known as the Pagoda Mini Jade. Welcome back. You'll have to return the park balls that you didn't use. Also keep the rest of your balls that you found in the park for your next visit. Here are the Pokeballs that I kept for you when you entered the park. Come again. And here we are with a burned 6th team member, Jade. I know we've been to the Pokemon Center so many times with a full team of 6 in some capacity, but it feels nice to actually have a team full of 6 dedicated party members. Jade, the Cacnea, comes knowing Spring Buds, Spikes, Cotton Spore, and Nature Power. I like Nature Power. I like all 3 of these moves, but Cotton Spore. Cotton Spore might have, and by might I mean it is about to get changed. It also comes as a mixed attacker with low speed, met during the day, level 35, good perseverance, with Sand Veil. It might start to make a little bit more sense why I grabbed Cacnea. I figure now that Dean has Sand Stream, this is going to be a very synergistic team member, and one that's going to do very well. Here it is, Dark Pulse. Jade, I have a gift for you that is immensely better than Cotton Spore. I also really like Spikes, but if it learns Toxic Spikes, oh, it's over. Oh, it is over. Steel Eater? Yeah. That's gonna make me get rid of Nature Power. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I don't. I actually kind of like it. Here comes Jade with Steel Eater. So we have Spring Buds, Spikes, Dark Pulse, and Steel Eater. That gives us an actually good answer to Steel types. That gives us an actual answer to a lot of things. Very happy to see it. I'm gonna check really quick what items everyone has and rearrange a few things. I'm gonna give Dean the Soft Sand. I'm going to give Lydia back her Megaphone. I actually think it fits thematically if Monroe keeps the Confuse Guard, because she has 2 moves that can confuse right now. I'm going to give Kay a Citrus Berry for the Flare Blitz things going on. Calliope is gonna get the scope lens to get a higher chance of critical hits. And I'm gonna give the King's Rock to Jade. And it's nighttime. Oh, I didn't realize I had spent that long, but that's fine. With that, we can head on to Route 80. Equipped with a brand new party member. We got into a wild encounter against a Tentacool. Oh no, that's no good. It's so small. It's so small. Oh my goodness. And a neutral Spring Buds completely knocks it out. Gonna get a little experience from that. The King's Rock is supposed to be like the kind of crown looking thing on the top of his head. Okay, Ooh, I need to put a repel up. The Great Ball even matches Tentacool really well. Love that. One shake, and caught. We have one max repel. Oh no, we have two. That should be enough to get through this route. We can duck by this guy. Grab ourselves the Dragon Scale. The Dragon Scale can be used to evolve Kingdra. Oh, or evolve Seadra into Kingdra. Gonna remember to heal really quick. Let's give... You know what? You're a party member now. Let's give you a burger. I caught these Pokemon with a pretty good rod. So that's probably gonna be like a Goldeen, a Magikarp, and a Feebas? I'm hoping. Denzel starts with a Seaking. Scary. But let's see what we can do. Swords Dance. Swords Dance. Eep! Critical hit. Almost knocks it out. I'm not gonna be faster though. Monroe. Save me. Oh my god. Max damage flail. Oh my god. I genuinely can't believe Monroe lived that. I genuinely can't. That is crazy. Columbus, Ocean Blue. Experience. A Wailord. Oh my god. The Dynamic Punch, we do manage to get it off. Ayo. And hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Yes! I can stay in on this. Monroe does not care. Oh my god. Last but certainly not least, we have a fellow Azumarill. We're gonna be faster because we're a level up. Can't get lucky every... Oh. Okay, goes for Defense Curl. So I'm gonna go for Sing and get it. If we had the wide lens to improve accuracy, improve moves with lower accuracy, Monroe would be an amazing user of it with Dynamic Punch and Sing. We don't get the Dynamic Punch. Oh. Okay, so this Azumarill doesn't know what it's doing, and it's not gonna go for Belly Drum. So you keep on doing that Defense Curl. Spring Buds is a physical move. Goes for Perish Song again. And let's just swap back into Jade, because there's... unless it has, like, Body Press... But it doesn't have Body Press, because Body Press isn't in this game. Ooh. We get hit by a Dizzy Punch. Neutral damage. And Azumarill knocks itself out. Jade didn't have to do it. We actually didn't have to do anything. Jade levels up. Monroe levels up. And Denzel's defeated. Well, if the rod's name is good, does that make it false labeling? No, it does not. What? Jade is already evolving. Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations, your Jade evolved into Cacturn. I'm gonna heal up. Calliope, you're gonna have to go away for a minute. I can buy two. The bank has all my money. I like Cacturn's sprite in the party menu a lot. She's just kind of buffing her chest. Fire. Can see a little bit higher special attack, but not really, and a pretty good increase to all stats. With that, we can head through this guy who we didn't even need to battle. Down and around. I'm all pumped up! Swimmer Jaden, who definitely is using gear if he's all pumped up, starts with Tentacruel. This might be controversial. into this poison type move, into him using Steel Eater. That almost completely knocks us out. We're gonna set up one layer of spikes and switch into Lydia. This is actually, Calliope would have been extremely useful here, but what can you do? What can you do? You can cry. As we take very little from a critical hit and go for Noise Pulse. I don't even want to set up Nasty Plot. It would be helpful, but this is going to be a 2-hit KO no matter what. Or not. Or not. Miss Magius is just that powerful. My goodness. Next we have Seeking. Hurt by Spikes. Doesn't do that much. You really do need like 2 layers of spikes for spikes to be useful, but we don't have leftovers yet, so nothing I can do about it. And lastly, we have a cute little Whalmer. I want to swap Jade back in, but I can't. We took him down very fast because we just spammed super effective moves. Down goes Jaden. Wait, I'm already out of Pokemon? Yep. I can swim pretty far away from the coast. Once I even went a kilometer. A kilometer? Whoa, don't mess with this guy. He went a kilometer. Over here, we find TM25 Thunder. If anyone could learn that, it'd be Calliope. I kind of want to check that out when I get a chance. Head down here some more. More just kind of dock-like structures. My 100th lap for the day. Time for a break with a battle. But you're still in the water. Swimmer Lauren. Is that like a guy's name? Is Lauren a name that guys have? I already know how this is gonna go, so I'm just gonna do Spring Buds. Unless it's a critical hit, we're fine. Unless it's a critical hit, we're fine. We're fine. See? Neutral damage. Into this, I'm actually gonna do something interesting. I want to try swapping into Dean. And this Steel Eater poison type move, not going to do a lot. Bubble Beam is going to do a bit. It's going to do like probably half my health bar, but not even. Oh my goodness. Lastly, the Sandstorm gets Tentacruel. Nothing it can do. Next, we have a Blastoise. I'm going to stay in because if Tentacruel didn't do a lot, Blastoise isn't going to do a lot. 40 damage. Tyranitar has so much bulk. Tyranitar is such a good team member. Just amazing. And even though Blastoise was faster, we really don't need to be doing dig strategies, but I'm going to get the extra Sandstorm chip damage. It'll miss with Bubble Beam. And we take out Blastoise. Boom. Down goes Lauren. Well, back to swimming. Sure, buddy. We can go to the left over here. We have this guy, and a boulder that prevents us from going to Saxifrage. We're still kind of on its landmass, though. Let's get into a fight with you, and we can close this out. I'm trying to escape from that dreadful prison. You're not gonna stop me. Never. Here we have Swimmer Dana. Dana sends out a Tentacruel. Ooh. All of these Tentacruels, man. This is crazy. Dare I even say too much? Wouldn't you believe it? It has Steel Eater. Would you not believe it? That one did actually a little bit more damage, which is interesting. I don't know what's going on there. I have an interesting idea. Let's send Kay in. Just get everyone on the team a little bit. It misses with Steel Eater, which actually isn't really what I wanted, but that's fine. Go for a super effective Zen Headbutt, and the crit knocks it out. Love to see it. Thank you, Kay. Thank you for continuing to be awesome. Next. Vaporeon. I can stay in on this. Kay's pretty tanky. One attack isn't... Oh, okay. So, Vaporeon is also has bulk. There's a lot I could do here. I think I'm gonna go for Dizzy Punch. Oh, the Endure is crazy. I'm not gonna be able to knock you down to Endure range. Oh, no! I'm lying. I love lying. It gets Endure 2 times in a row. That's pretty rare. But as you can see, it endures another hit, and if it goes for Endure a 3rd time, it fails. And we got this in the bag. Vaporeon with Endure is interesting. I actually like that a lot. That's really cool. K grows to 43, and Dana was defeated. Don't swim when there's a storm. I've been saying that. The harsh storms that have occurred here killed other fugitives. We need to be careful when we travel on this route. My god? That is dark. That is crazy. I'm just gonna go back and buy lemonade. All these marts are so expensive. Like, just take me to the, I don't know, the BNI. I'm gonna take some money out because I just love lemonade that much. I wish I could quote a single line from Beyonce's Lemonade. That is actually genuinely embarrassing. I can't. My god. You may remember there are a bunch of trainers here to the east of Akanea Dock. Now it is time to tackle them. This is my favorite swimming spot. I hate how one-note swimmers are. Ryder wants to battle. Like, I like that one guy with the surfboard who was like, I broke my surfboard. Imagine being on your Pokemon and they broke. Wouldn't like that, now would you? Like, that is so much more fun. Down goes Wilmer, critical hit. I think this is an excellent opportunity to level up Jade a bit. I don't really know what I'm gonna talk about, but that's okay. I guess one thing I could talk about is the Pokemon variety in Pokemon Prism. Wow. Like, I do think there is more than enough Pokemon to make consistently, like, interesting teams across the board, but I think it's a little disappointing how it is overwhelmingly Pokemon from Gens 1 through Gen 4, and I can't exactly blame them for that. Like, I wouldn't say it's so much of a problem that it's, like, really, like, it's not their fault, but I'm just thinking of it, like, in comparison to, I don't know, like, I don't like Romhacks where every single Pokemon is available. I think it's kind of, it paradoxically makes decision-making a little bit more difficult in the opposite direction, but having some Pokemon relegated to the post-game is a very cool decision. Whoops. But I'm still kind of disappointed that, things are the way they are. The water is clearer here than everywhere else in Naljo. You can see the Pokemon swimming below us. No, I can't. Or I guess disappointed isn't the right word, but there's a lot of cool Pokemon and not a lot of, like, obscure Pokemon, I suppose. I think that might be what my issue is. Not that I'm just trying to be different, although I am. But I don't know, it could definitely be worse. When swimming, I do try to avoid dunking my head in the water. So you don't get water in your ears? What are we saying? Caitlin wants to battle. Or Catlin. Starting with a Lombre. So grass-type moves are not actually going to be especially great. But we have Steel Eater. We can use what has been mauling us against it. Steel Eater is too good of a move. Like, having a Scald that works against steel types as a poison is really strong. It's really strong. Luckily, with the full team here, I can swap into Calliope and finish up the job. Down goes Tentacruel. Jade grows to level 39 and wants Giga Drain. That's an interesting move. I'm gonna replace Spring Buds with. I might change my mind, but I like that move. I like both of those moves a lot. And next up comes Ludicolo. I think I can get away with swapping into Jade here. I do think as a cactus, it's interesting that it is grass dark type and not grass ground type. Ooh. Because I think that's kind of the, like, obvious typing, but it being kind of like a evil, like, night cactus because of how cactuses photosynthesize at night, or not photosynthesize, but energize at night. I think that's really cool. Down goes Catelyn. That was harsh. But piggybacking off of what I was saying earlier, it's not that it is, bad that so glad they built that dock town. I can rest between my swim to Terenia from Hayward. Out comes Isabel with a Masquerain. Ooh, bug water type. But it's not so much annoying in a way where it is bad, or it's like I don't like it being that way, but more so that it's not as gratifying, which isn't really a problem. Like, I don't think every Pokemon game should be like, you can get everything you want whenever you want. Have a Zapdos in the first route. Like, I don't know. I think there's a balance, and I do think this game strikes a good balance. So I think I'm just talking to talk. Down goes Masquerain. We get some XP. And Relicanth comes out next. Water Rock, so I should have swapped into Dean and then Jade to get Sandstorm up. Ooh. It starts with Amnesia, which means it will probably not get knocked out by Giga Drain, even against a 4 times weakness. Oh, I'm wrong. And Jade gets some much needed health. Next, Blastoise. Scary! Oh. Let's go for one more Giga Drain. And it's a critical hit. It's a critical hit. Thank you, Jade. Thank you. Love to see it. Jade grows to level 40. And it is catching up quick. She's catching up very quick. Well, that tired me out alright. Yeah, so that happened. Some fly, some dig, some swim. I prefer swimming. I prefer digging. I'm from Rijon, just visiting to experience Naljo. Why do you have a passport and I don't? Hayden. Why can you go through and I can't? Unfair. Also, like, yeah, I guess you could have gotten here from the magnet train if you were quarantined in Botan City. What? How is Stormfront super effective? How is Stormfront super effective? Oh, it's a flying type move. I knew that. I knew that. And that's crazy. Jade is strong. Jade is strong. Oh my goodness. Last, we have a Feraligatr. Going well with the Blastoise that was over there. Ooh. I also think part of why the Dex is so, like, Gen 1 and Gen 2, but really Gen 1 favored, is because it is a continuation of Brown. I think if this was its own original game for however long, it would definitely look different. Oh yeah, I also like to battle people from Naljo. What do you mean you don't really recommend Naljo? We are in the midst of, like, a terrorist plot to people getting up to bad stuff. What do you mean? I would not recommend it at all. We're gonna cutely swim down here. This open water area. It'd be cool if there was a cave over there, but that would put 3 caves in one area. Can't let anybody in here without a proper Naljo ID. Thanks for showing me your ID card. I'll now let you visit the island. Is this your first time visiting? Well, Saxifrage is where we lock up those who commit crimes. Criminals. You can look at them, but please don't feed them. After all, it's like a zoo, but with fewer rights. Love that. In the next episode, we're gonna head in here and see what Saxifrage Island has in store for us. See you guys then.